Hello guys, I'm your friend Ufoguy here, and if you know me already, you know that I hate crypto scammers a lot, and I even myself have been involved in the past with such scams. Sadly, I do have a video that will appear up there that reveals the secret behind it and how are influencers being paid for such stuff. But the person that did an even better job than me, much better, is Coffeezilla. Coffeezilla is exposing quite a lot of scammers, and Logan Paul is definitely one of them. So we are gonna see in today's video what Logan Paul has to say. By the way, this is a type of reaction video, so I would really appreciate it if you like these videos to check out my reaction channel, which will be in the description box. With this said, let's watch together.
I watched your three-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam, and like many on this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money.
Not exactly, but yes, I agree. A lot of people use people's names for views and money, exactly the same way that Logan Paul does as well. But Coffeezilla did 3 great videos, so I would suggest everyone who's just learning about this scam, go and watch Coffeezilla's videos first.
Your work used to be impartial, your addiction to clicks has clouded your judgment, and you've made very real errors with very real repercussions. Coffee, you took a shot at my reputation. So in this video today, I'm going to be defending myself with facts, something that you have gotten in the habit of twisting as you continue to morph from an investigator to a gossip channel. You see, Coffeezilla tried to work with law enforcement in the past, but his work was described as not anchored to truth and often speculative.
Can you provide... Please, sir, can you provide any documents that this is truth? Because we do have documents about Coffeezilla accusing the creators of SafeMoon about their scam. We do have sound recordings of those scammers exposing themselves. So Coffeezilla has always been so far on the right. Of course, he's doing that for views and money, but this doesn't remove the fact that he is saying a lot of truth.
He is a lopsided journalist with an agenda, and he's nothing more than the Keemstar of crypto and finance.
Not at all.
Just telling you, I'm going to show you some of the core discrepancies that I caught in Coffeezilla's investigation. Coffee, you interviewed the developer who stole the game code, fled to Switzerland, and held it hostage for $1 million. Well, his name is Zach Kelling. Surely, as the internet detective that you proclaim to be, you would know that he spent time in prison for multiple felonies, one for aggravated robbery.
He did, and a couple of days ago, the Coin Bureau spoke about this as well.
Anonymous.
Who will be calling Z here.
I guess among many things, it doesn't surprise me that he lied about having 30 engineers and a $50,000 a week burn rate.
On my end, I have 30 engineers. I'm burning $50,000 a week.
Which, side note, is how this delusion...
It's like Logan Paul never lies as well.
He only had 3 engineers. Wouldn't someone with journalistic integrity know their credible source had not only an agenda, but a fondness for orange jumpsuits? Or did you just hear what you wanted to hear and moved on? Because even if you're lying to yourself, Steven, you still have to believe it. And I know what you're thinking. What type of idiot would work with an unsavory individual like Zach Kelling? I guess that's what I get for trusting the team that I relied on to vet and manage Eddie's hiring process, who has turned out to be a professional con man that I have since learned fooled billionaires.
Okay, as you know, guys, I have just a little bit of experience with crypto scams, and I can tell you that it's very hard to know who is a conman. I know that if a couple of my friends that are into hacks are gonna hate me for this and probably unsubscribe, but people like Richard Hart appear to be one thing, but they are real conmans. So it's really hard to understand who is a conman. People liked SBF. People liked the creator of Luna, Doc One. People like such people do not understand that they are scammers until they scam you.
The Mormon Church, the owner of the New York Yankees, and now me. And surely you knew Emilio, the gentleman who supposedly let his child invest in a cryptocurrency, was allegedly responsible for 2 rug pulls before you interviewed him. So either you missed that or you knew it and failed to let the public know. Why?
Actually, 2 rug pulls is not that much when it comes to crypto scammers. There are crypto scammers with more than 16 rug pulls behind their back. So this guy is just a crypto scammer noob.
Because it was a clear sign that he was also untrustworthy. You seemed pretty excited when the guy told you that he couldn't hatch the eggs.
Wait, you can't even hatch?
No, I'm telling you, it's just a picture.
You're kidding! You can't hatch?
You're kidding. You can't hatch?
You can't hatch?
Yeah, 1 second of research would prove that to be false, as you can definitely hatch eggs and even breed your animals.
Look, buddy, these are just NFTs. You can make whatever you want with them. You can make any pictures, you can make animations, but they are not worth anything. You can scam people with this as much as you like. See the 8 likes on that?
Oh, we got a duck.
And as you pointed out in your fine print, cross-hatching was available on ETH at one point, but you perpetuated the opposite as truth with your chest out.
Basically, nothing worked.
And by the way, Guy, almost all NFTs are just pictures.
I'm telling you, it's just a picture.
Of course.
Surely a real internet detective would not break criminal and civil laws in trying to get information, right? So why have you allowed the illegal recording of Jeff's phone call without his permission? And then more...
Doing a phone recording, at least in most countries, is not illegal if you use it to go against that person in the court. If you release this phone recording in the public, yes, I agree, it is illegal. So in this case, Coffeezilla is definitely in the wrong. If he used that voice recording in the court as an evidence, then it's okay, but releasing it on YouTube for views, I agree with Logan Paul, it's a thing that should have not happened.
Or like an internet criminal, post it online.
And it was interesting. It was like, this is wild.
Now, although you didn't verify any backgrounds, substantiate any evidence, took multiple criminals' words as truth, and broke laws, you still published the defamation. However, unlike you, the blockchain doesn't lie. So let's highlight some things that you did point out. Crypto King Jake stole $6 million. True or not, we had already removed him from the team when we realized he was a bad actor and his...
This doesn't remove the fact that he was in your team, and you have criminals, more than one, in the team.
His motives were purely financial. Conman Eddie, lead developer, stole $1.7 million. True or not, when we learned he was a bad actor as well, he was immediately removed from the team. While
So far we have 2 scammers on Logan Paul's team. Let's keep counting.
Sold nothing and made nothing as verified through investigation and the blockchain.
Yes, this guy didn't sell anything just because the other people sold first and there was no liquidity left, so he couldn't take out money. This guy genuinely believed in the project. So I wouldn't classify him as a scammer, but if he had the opportunity to sell later, he would probably do it as well. But he's not a scammer, he never sold. I agree with that.
Logan's manager, to my knowledge, never sold. Neither did Logan Paul.
I repeat, Jeff and I made no money and will never make any money on...
Absolutely false. They make money from their faces. They make money from their brands. They do not need to sell anything to make money.
Crypto Zoo. In fact, we only lost money trying to pick up the pieces. As has been the
Absolutely.
case with dozens of crypto and NFT projects, the space is unfortunately ripe for bad actors to infiltrate projects that start with even the best intentions. Jake the...
I wonder why is he not talking about his brother shilling so many shitcoins and NFTs on Twitter that appear to be rug pulls on the same day. I wonder why is he not even mentioning his brother.
Snake is no longer affiliated with CryptoZoo, and we hope the money he reappropriated was worth ruining his reputation. Con man Eddie is being investigated by a higher authority that I cannot speak on. As you can imagine, I was not cleared from legal to discuss much of this, including the legal process being undertaken and the criminal investigations going on during the fallout, but I do appreciate you calling out that rats under my nose stole the game code, millions of dollars, and left Jeff and I abandoned with no team and knives in our back. But even after 12 months of work, you've still managed to overlook one
12 months of work. Does it take this much to generate some stock images, NFTs, combined with some, let's say, Fiverr animations for $5 each? Maybe.
crucial piece of information. See, even though I've said it's coming so many times, you've assumed that CryptoZoo isn't being made. Who are you to decide when the development timeline ends? I got everything stolen from me in our community, stopped promoting publicly as soon as I knew the extent of the internal issues.
He stopped promoting? If you check out the dates, he stopped promoting as soon as Coffeezilla made his first video.
All of the heat on social.
And what are these 29 like videos, 29 like tweets that he's quoting?
In your $10 million studio. Sharp, but deeply unethical, dangerously misleading, and illegal. I suggest you use the money you got from pumping your Patreon to hire a good lawyer. You're gonna need it. And maybe we could have talked about this.
That's
you had
threat.
reached out to me, personally. Not my manager, Jeff, who is not me, Steven, but the first time you did was...
It's hard to reach to someone at the level of Logan Paul without reaching to his manager first. Also, probably Coffeezilla can be sued for a couple of leaks that he did against the wall, definitely. But Logan Paul, if they meet together, we can just speculate that he's just gonna offer him money to keep shut.
On Christmas Eve, after you released your series, so you could rely on false statements and unreliable people used recklessly. The subject line was third request for comment. Yeah, not quite. This will be my third time reaching out to you and your team. The first 2 times were through your manager, Jeff. The first 2 times were through your manager, Jeff. Okay, so the last time on Christmas Eve, after the fact, was to me. You have a funny way of twisting things.
Okay, I cannot confirm that at all. I have no clue if this is right or wrong.
Trust me, CryptoZoo is coming. I will make damn sure of it.
And he needed to use that moment to pump his CryptoZoo NFT as well, which I can definitely bet is gonna be used for money laundering, like most of the NFTs that are done in the world.
Honestly, it sucks that after years of personal reform, going through trials and tribulations, and busting my ass to evolve into a person that I can say I'm actually proud of, you led the charge to drive and monetize a narrative telling millions of people that I'm a fraud or I tried to scam my audience. That is patently false. This video is mainly for my fans and anyone who's on the fence that I hope I can help understand.
This video, like any other one of his videos, is made for views and money, and so are my videos. So, yeah. Sorry everyone.
Good for you, but also you're slimy as... So I'm not going to come on any of your podcasts. If you want to come on Impulsive and talk about this, that's fine. You've denied my invitation multiple times.
Okay, so he's denying to go on Coffeezilla's podcast because he knows he's gonna make Coffeezilla more money, and then Coffeezilla denies to go on your podcast because you're gonna be making the money. So it's alright, just go to a third-party podcast. It's all good. Joe Rogan maybe.
One-on-one. If not, we're gonna handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court.
See you in court. Okay, that was funny, and of course he's gonna end with his advertisement. I think that's a great way to promote his scam NFT. If these 2 guys go to Joe Rogan's podcast, they are both gonna get wrecked by him. Joe Rogan is totally against crypto scams and NFTs, so it would be a very, very interesting thing to watch. I would like to know, what do you guys know about this NFT scam? What do you think about NFTs, Logan Paul and Coffeezilla? And once again, if you're new to the channel, like, share and subscribe. For the super crazy people, you can click the join button here on YouTube to support me, what I love to do for a living. And you can also check out my React channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.